Did you know that there are lots of English-speaking jobs in Japan? As a matter of fact, the Japanese workforce is dominated by foreign workers. Japan is in need of foreign workers right now and in the coming years, and they really need English-speaking workers to take up certain roles in Japan. They have said that they need 11 million foreign workers to take up jobs. There is a labor shortage in Japan, and in this video I'm going to be sharing information with you on how you can move to Japan. Japan recently came up with 3 visas to attract foreign talents to the country, so I'm going to be sharing that in today's video. So if one is not for you, another one could be for you, but there is something for everybody in today's video, so please do watch to the end. If it's your first time here, my name is Jackie, and on this channel I share information to assist you move abroad. So please do subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell, so when next I share another video you'll be notified and you get to watch it. And if you'd like me to personally assist you to move abroad, then please do send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram. Yeah, please do follow me on Instagram as well, because you'll be getting some quick information there. If it's your first time here, let me know in the comments so I can welcome you specially. I always have something special for first timers, so do comment below if it is your first time on the channel. Returning subscribers, thank you so much for the support. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate all you do to support the channel. Before we go into it, let me share a very important information with you. If you would like to make $1,000 every month, you can do that from the comfort of your home by starting a side hustle. You can become a publisher on Amazon KDP. This is something I myself have done for 6 years now, and being that you're looking to move abroad, it's a way to save money to move abroad, and it also helps you with your living expenses while you are in your home country and also when you move abroad. And I'm speaking from my own experience. I started this business while I was still living in Nigeria, and I started so I could save money to move abroad, and it really helped me. I now live abroad. I receive passive income every month. So this is how it works. You publish books on Amazon KDP, and don't worry, you're not writing these books. You're going to be publishing public domain books. These books are top selling books in high demand globally. All you need to do is buy the already formatted manuscripts from stackly.com. These manuscripts are ready to publish, so immediately you get them from stackly.com. In 24 hours, your books can be live selling to a global audience. Amazon is the biggest e-commerce platform in the world with over 3 billion active users every month. So the customers are waiting for you already. So do buy your pack of manuscripts from stackly.com. It comes with free training to show you how to create your KDP account, how to publish your books, and how to get paid to your local bank account anywhere in the world. I got my own manuscripts from Stackly 6 years ago, and I am still getting paid up until now. So you see how passive this gets. You're buying your manuscripts once and you're earning every month forever. And it's not a fixed income. People make as much as 20,000, 13,000, and for some it's a 6-figure business. There are several manuscript packs you can buy. All the links are in the description below, but I highly recommend you go for the highest one, the pack that has the highest number of manuscripts, because that is what I did. But feel free to buy any of the packs that you can afford. There's always room to upgrade your pack later, and you get to join a KDP group when you buy your pack of manuscripts, so you're not alone in the business. So please do send me an email when you buy your pack of manuscripts, and I will add you to the group. So let's get back to the video. All right, you're welcome back. So let's talk about Japan. Japan needs English speaking workers. All right, I recently watched a video about an American worker that moved to Japan, and she said she was shocked by what she saw in Japan, that English speaking jobs are so many in the country. And it didn't take her a long time to get this job in Japan, because obviously there is shortage. They really need English speakers. The local language is not English, so they need English workers to take up certain roles, because Japan is becoming a global village. There are so many people moving to Japan right now, and they need English speakers to take up these roles to be able to cater to their English speaking customers. And one good thing about Japan is that the wages are really high. So let me share some info with you so you can have an understanding of why we are even talking about Japan in the first place. So 2 weeks ago, there was this news report. It says Japan's foreign workforce hits fresh record as labor crisis deepens. This was only 2 weeks ago from the Japan Times. So let's see a little bit of information here. It says the number of foreign workers in Japan reached a new high, underscoring the country's growing reliance on people from overseas to address its chronic labor shortage. Japan had a record 2.3 million foreign workers as of October 2024. So you can see so many foreign workers are working in Japan and you don't know about it, marking a 12.4% increase from the previous year, according to Labor Ministry figures released on Friday. That was 2 weeks ago. The number of businesses employing at least one foreign worker also hit a record high of around 342,000, up 7.3% from a year ago, the report showed. So there's so much here to read, but I just want to take you back to another news report from about a year ago where it said Japan to face 11 million worker shortfall by 2040. So this study has found that by 2040, if Japan does not do anything about the labor needs of today, that by 2040 there are going to be 11 million workers short. All right, and over the past 2 years they have not done enough. They've not employed enough foreign workers to take up this role. So this prediction still stands, and that is why this year they are really looking to hire foreign workers to take up these jobs in Japan. And one of the reasons this is happening is because Japanese people are refusing to have kids. So there is an aging population in Japan. So not enough young talents to take up jobs. And it's just going to get increasingly worse because childbirth is really declining, right? I think the government is even opting to pay women now to even have children. So it is that bad. So let us see this. Japan may face a shortage of more than 11 million workers by 2040, a study has found, underscoring the economic challenges the nation faces as its population ages rapidly. The working age population is expected to rapidly decline from 2027, according to this study. The worker supply is expected to shrink by about 12% in 2040 from 2020. So we are in 2025. So this is already happening, even as labor demands remain steady, the report said. So that is it. There is so much news about it. You can see that online. So I want to quickly share with you visas. There are about 4 or 5 of them that I'm going to share in today's video. So let us just start with this one in no particular order, right? I just have to start somewhere. So let's talk about the digital nomad visa first. And this is because just last week I brought an update such as this in another country. That was for New Zealand. So let us talk about this kind of visa for Japan. So if you are a digital nomad, that is, you're a remote worker, you're a freelancer, you're a business owner that can operate from Japan while maintaining your foreign income, then there is a visa for you in Japan. So let us look at the information directly from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So this visa is called Specified Visa Designated Activities, and you can see here it is for digital nomads, and it also includes the spouse or the children of the digital nomad. So if you're single, you can go on your own. If you're married, you can go with your spouse, and if you have kids, the entire family can go immediately. All right, so the period of stay on this visa is 6 months, and the eligibility and activity, it is for individuals wishing to work remotely in Japan for a period not exceeding 6 months, spouse or child accompanying an individual wishing to stay in Japan for a period not exceeding 6 months while working remotely. So for eligible countries or regions, please visit this so you can check that out here. But let's just go ahead to see other information here. So the necessary documents you're going to be needing to apply for this is your visa application form with a photo. You need your passport, you need your certificate of eligibility. Note, if the certificate of eligibility is presented, 4 to 6 below can be omitted. All right, so documents explaining the applicant's planned activities and period of stay during their stay in Japan. So the form is here, and then documents proving that the applicant's annual income is 10 million Japanese yen or more. And then you need your tax payment certificates, income certificates, employment contracts, the one that applies to you, as it says here. And then documents proving that the applicant has insurance against death, injury, or illness during their stay in Japan. And then for the spouse or children of the digital nomad, that is the main applicant, you need to fill the application form, your passport is needed, and certificate of eligibility is also needed, and if this is provided, then 3 to 5 it can be omitted. But if you don't have that, then you need these other documents here as well, which are similar to that of the main applicant. So that is the details for this particular visa. If you're interested in applying for this visa, let me know in the comments down below, and I will do a dedicated video for you where I can really give more details about how to apply and all of that. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you're interested in this 6-month stay in Japan as a remote worker, a freelancer, or a business owner that can live in Japan and operate their business in another country. All right, so let us look at the second visa here. This one is a highly skilled professional visa. This is called the J-Skip, and it is for highly skilled professionals. It's a 5-year visa. This one is for special highly skilled professionals, right? And then dependent spouse and children of highly skilled foreign professionals as well can apply for this. So you can go with your spouse, you can go with your kids, you can even go with parents, parents of highly skilled foreign professionals, or his or her spouse who intend to take care of a grandchild or grandchildren. So your parents can be included in this visa. And then not only that, you can also go with house servants as well. So if you have domestic staff, people that help, in the house, you can go with them as well. So I find this visa very interesting. I remember when this visa was first announced, I did a video about it. I think that was early last year. I have a video about this J-Skip visa on the channel. If you're old to the channel, you do remember when I spoke about this. It was announced at the time I did it. So now it is open for applications and you can apply for the J-Skip visa. So let's talk about the necessary documents that are needed here. So you need your passport, you need a 1 visa application form, you need a photograph, you need certificate of eligibility, and there is some info for specific nationals, and you can just read all of that. Okay, so that's it for the J-Skip visa. This is for highly skilled professionals. So you can see that there are visas to attract foreign talents to Japan. So let's quickly look at the next way you can move to Japan during this time, and that is with the J-Find visa. All right, okay, so we talked about the digital nomad visa, the J-Skip visa, and now this one is the J-Find visa. So let us see information about this. This one, the period of stay is 1 year, 6 months, or a term individually designated by the Minister of Justice, which is up to 1 year. However, maximum of 2 years will be granted if eligible individuals apply for an extension. All right, so you can apply for an extension after the first initial one. So the eligibility for the applicant is this: you need to be future creation individual, that is individual at the age of 18 years or older, who satisfies the following conditions and wish to participate in job hunting. So this is a job seeker visa. So you are going to Japan in search of a job. So it is similar to the job seeker visa I have done on the channel. I've done for Germany, for Portugal, for Sweden, and for Austria. I've done for UAE, I've done for the UK as well. They have, similar visas like that in the UAE and also in the UK. So this is similar to the job seeker visa. So you're going to job hunt or to participate in entrepreneurial activity, that is your own business, or other remunerative activity for 2 years in Japan. Individual must have been awarded a qualification by an eligible university. All right, so this kind of visa, you need to have graduated from one of the eligible universities, and these are top universities in the world. So you need to go through this list to see if you're a graduate of one of the universities that are listed on this list. And the qualification must be at the same level as a bachelor's degree, master's degree, or a PhD. Then individual must have been awarded a qualification above in the last 5 years. Individual must prove enough personal savings, approximately 200,000 yen, to support himself in Japan, because obviously you're going in search of a job, so you need to have your own money to sustain yourself before you get a job and all of that. And then for spouse or child of future creation individual, dependent spouse or child of future creation individual. So you can move with your spouse and your children as well. So I really love Japan. They are so family oriented, so they need you to come with your family regardless of the visa you're applying for. For some other countries, all other countries, as a matter of fact, on this job seeker visa, you cannot go with your family, okay? You have to go first, and when you secure a job and get a work permit, then your family can join you. But for Japan, you can go immediately with your family, and I feel like that is really good because most people don't want to be separated from their family. All right, so there's more information here. So the necessary documents that are needed are just general passport, visa application form with a photo, certificate of eligibility, documents to prove the awarded qualification, documents to prove that the applicant has enough personal savings. So you also need description of intended activity, and you need a CV, and then pledge to the necessary procedures for joining the health insurance. And for the spouse and children, passport is needed, visa application form with a photo, certificate of eligibility, documents to prove kinship. So you need a marriage certificate if you're applying with your spouse, and then if you're applying for children, you need their birth certificate. So this is it. These are 3 amazing visas, 3 ways that you can move to Japan. So I do believe that at least you can qualify for one of them somehow. All right, so let me show you another way you can make it to Japan. This is by getting a job offer prior to moving to Japan. I just remembered something else I'd like to share after sharing this other one. I didn't plan to, but I'm going to mention it in this video, so do watch to the end. That one is the easiest way to move to Japan. Anyone can do it. So let's look at the next one. So this is a website where you can come to get jobs. You can see here it says companies interested in highly skilled foreign professionals. All right. All the companies that you're seeing on this website, they are here because they want to hire foreign workers. This is JETRO, Japan External Trade Organization. All right. So you can just come here and check it out. But let's read a little bit about this. So it says here the OFP list is a corporate database containing information of Japanese companies interested in hiring highly skilled foreign professionals. All right. So JETRO, a Japanese government organization, has been operating a portal site open for professionals to promote the active participation of highly skilled foreign professionals in Japan. So with all that you have seen so far in this video, you can see that Japan is really interested in hiring foreign workers. All right. So you can move to Japan for work. They are jobs. If there were no jobs in Japan, they wouldn't have put all these things together to attract talent. So they are looking for any way possible to attract talents to the country, foreign workers to the country, by coming up with the skilled worker visa. They're like, just come first and then look for a job. Countries only do this when there is a labor shortage to expand the pool for employers to be able to hire, because it just gets a little complicated for employers to hire foreign workers. So they're like, just come into the country, let these employers be able to hire you. All right, so you only have this sort of visa when there is labor shortage. All right, and so you can see here that the Japanese government have come up with this portal that is specifically targeted at foreign workers. All right, so just come here and look for a job. So if you scroll down, you're going to see here where you can search. So it says search for Japanese companies interested in hiring highly skilled foreign professionals. So you can just come here and search. You can search by profession, occupation, industry. You can even search by company name, by sector. So these are the list of companies. There are currently 267 companies in Japan that are on this site looking to attract highly skilled foreign professionals. So just come here and search for a job. This is really amazing. So all these are links. So anyone you click on is going to take you to the company's page to just see more information. All right, this is really amazing. So it just gives you all the information about the person they are looking for and all of that, and you get to apply. So when you get a job, so you can apply for your visa and move down to Japan for work. So let me share the last thing. I remembered this while speaking. It's another way you can move to Japan. You can move to Japan as an English teacher. All right, and when I say English teacher, it is not the general English teacher in your country where they are teaching the subject of English. In this case, you're going to be an assistant language teacher. Okay, so they already have English teachers in the schools, so you're just assisting them by helping these Japanese students to communicate in English. So it's more like a cultural exchange where you're going to be teaching the children your culture and how to improve on their communication skills in English. And one good thing about this is that you don't need to be a teacher to move to Japan as a teacher. Anybody can do it. The only requirement is that you have a bachelor's degree. All right, so anyone can do it. You don't need to be a professional teacher. There is no teaching experience needed, so anyone can do it. So I have a full video about how you can move to Japan as a teacher. I did the video, I think about 2 years ago. I did it again last year because all the time we have new people coming to the channel. So if you're new to the channel and you're not aware of this pathway to Japan, then check out the video in the description box below. I'm going to link it there so you can just go to watch exactly how to move to Japan as a teacher. It is the easiest, okay? So many people have done it from the channel and they're currently in Japan teaching. So you too can do it if you're interested. The link is in the description box below. All right. Okay, so that is it. That is the end of today's video. Let me know if you're interested in any particular visa I have mentioned in this video and I could do a dedicated video for you to just know how best you can position yourself to move to Japan on any of these pathways. So let us interact in the comment section. Let me know which information you're interested in and I'll be more than happy to bring it to you. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so you can be seeing more videos like this, and do share the video with your family and friends so they can also take advantage of these opportunities. My name is Jackie. Let's see you in the next video. Thank you so much.